All right, well, this should be the last part for now, of taking this thing apart, because, yeah, it's process of elimination. So, yeah, next is going to be the I/O shield. It's one of those standard ones that allow you to actually poke out if your motherboard supports onboard audio or whatever. Yeah, careful, kind of. Yeah, this one's kind of beat up a little. It's kind of, well, I don't know. It's floppy, something. Might be able to save it, might be able to fix it, I don't know. And then we got a few drives in the front. That, we don't know if they work, but untested, but they might just be good. So, I remember these cases, yeah, because the HEC cases, which are these, are actually based off of the A-Open series. So even the Tower A-Open cases had the same drive cage. It's like the A-Open HX08 gigantic beige filter had the same one as this. So it's convenient. Share parts in the design. Make everyone happy. Save money. Manufacturing. Just wiggle it on out, I remember. Oh, another screw probably. Oh, yeah, another screw. Extra pretentious, very not exactly pretentious, but pretentious. Maybe I should put on some audience participation sometime, rather than just stares of amazement that can't even blink. It's so epic cool. Now we should be on target. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There it is. Floppy and zip and a hard drive space, so, well, I can install my, well, I'm going to keep it a surprise for now what the extra details are. So to keep on being addicted and pay more subscription like Netflix, nah, I'm too kind for that. Sell my soul, hell no. All right. Now the oddly creative brand CD drive, unless it did have an old sound card in there that where they have an actual IDE or well, actually not really. It's the connection of IDE, like the same connector, but proprietary, electrical connection. It's some old sound cards that were ISA were like that. Maybe they had an old drive. We'll see the manufacturer drive. I mean, manufacturer date of the CD drive and see what it could have likely been. Well, in just a moment. All right. Now, is that pretty face once more? Ooh, careful. All right. So, oh yeah, just a couple more. Yeah. I like these horizontal cases. Another reason, it just keeps things nice and stable. Like, I don't know, just got a heavy CPU cooler. Well, it's gonna be parallel. It's gonna be parallel with the Earth, nice and flat, horizontal. Yeah, and I don't know why it just looks classic. The original PC, the form factor, yeah, IBM 1981, except much new. I just wish these were more common, but I guess it's harder to, like I said, hard to get larger fan slots possibly. I mean, I've seen some that had 80mm fans in the back of the case, like around here or so, or in the front also, but. These are unfortunately not so common. Not really common by the late 90s, though. All right, here we go. Now we can slide this drive on out. Oh, probably do it flat. I don't want to scuff the plastic. You in this with me? I'll probably do. Always lift it upwards so you don't get it. May 1998. This might be a proprietary interface drive. I don't know. It is a, as you can see, Creative model CD3231E. So, we'll see. I mean, it's the kind that actually opens like that, like flips like that way. All right, and now we're on to the very last part of our video here, which is the first new part to put in this case, which is the, careful now. Yes, we gotta take out the power supply cable and replace it with an 8T power supply one. So yeah, I kind of forget which way is zoom, but all right, here's our target. It's kind of cool that these HEC and the Eopens have their own removable, you know, thing for the power supply switch, because he wants to take off the front bezel, right? The front panel here. Okay. Yeah, just like that. Well, it's zip tied right here. I can remove that. I can remove it later, but I'll just show you how the power supply is going to go in. Where did I put that thing? Oh, that's right. I'm finding almost other couch. Yeah, so this is a working spare. Well, it's our last spare. I mean, the IBM 46 and the other machine, the Pentium MX, use AT power supplies only, but oh, eBay. I had the power supply for this cell machine, and we don't have anything else to use, so it'll be fine. You'll love it. I mean, you'll love this video. I mean, you'll love this video series. I mean, just wait how crazy it's gonna turn out. Will I choose polar bear? Will I choose unicorn, the original plan? Time would tell. You know how art just pretty much expresses itself as you create it. So, standard AT with the cabled on power supply switch clicks in. Unlike this one that mimics it, but for legacy compatibility for cases, yeah, but except it goes in all the way. I mean, this will work on any motherboard that's ATX. It's just an old-fashioned one. But the AT, well, that's a separate, whole different story. All right, now I'm gonna lay this thing flat, and I'll show you how this is gonna look, and I'll start putting some circuit boards in pretty soon. So I'm gonna dust this thing though before I do any of that later, but for now we're just, for the sake of demonstration. And I can also put the hard drive cage back in a little bit to show that, you know, and whatever drives I put in, yeah, you'll see. Let me see. Okay, it's lined in there. Let's make sure it's all free from whatever, rubbing alcohol, this old tape or whatever. But yeah, it's cool they kept the same shape, you know, going from the transition from AT to ATX, but yeah. And then this will, as you can see, it'll just go on the front here like where that was, and then you have the power switch clicking in, da-da-da-da. Then, you know, just the standard it'll just have the drive cage back in there and everything, and yep, stay tuned.